Hi, Steve Bergen here, and this is the second video on Flipboard. I'm going to show you how to create your own magazine, but first let me make sure that I've covered all the little details of reorganizing your subscription. So I'm on my iPad now, and I'm loading up Flipboard. My Flipboard main screen has 7 little tiny squares of my magazines and approximately 11 here. Remember, you can have 12 on the second page and 12 on the third page. But let's say I want the one called Boston Globe to be on the first page. I go down to the bottom and I choose Edit, and I pick up Boston Globe and I drag it over and drop it maybe where the Red Sox are on the first page. I want Scratch to be next to Bob Dylan. I pick it up and I put it over here, and I'm going to have to bring Bob Dylan, edit, Bob Dylan, click, drag, and drop it so it's next to Scratch. So the interface is wonderful. It's so easy to use. You drag squares around. If I don't want to subscribe to the Red Sox anymore, I will choose Edit and just click the X, and now I'm not subscribed to that anymore, and the number of things I've subscribed to is down 1. Okay, now let's go to the red badge, the red rectangle, and now take a look on the upper right where it says My Magazines. So I've created the magazine called Online Summer Core, and it's visually a compilation of articles or web pages that I've pasted in. So I've flipped in, so to speak, several of the web pages from the Summer Core website. I've flipped in an article about coding, because Scratch is one of the things we're doing. And it's easy to read the articles, and now I can make this Online Summer Core magazine private for as long as I want, and public when I want it to be public. And then other people, your parents or friends, can subscribe to your magazine. Now, one thing to know is that you're going to need to use your web browser, and Flipboard.com in order to put things in your magazine. So you're going to take advantage of going to Flipboard.com, looking at the section on magazine, and it's going to show you how you add to your web browser bookmark a little icon that says Flip. And then when you come across an interesting article, you can put that into your magazine. So take a look at this for a second. I'm going to go and quickly grab an article or a web page, and let's say I want to put this in my magazine. Well, up top I've added to my browser something that says Flip it. Do you see up in the bookmarks it says Flip it, and if I click on Flip it, it takes the web page it was just looking at and it adds it to my magazine. So you're never truly copying and pasting. Now, if you go to the URL of editor.flipboard.com, you have what's called your dashboard, so that you can add things to your magazine. My magazine, as you see, contains 7 articles, and it's one magazine. If you read the FAQs that are on editor.flipboard.com, and this does get tricky, so be careful, it tells you how you get the Flipboard bookmarklet. And it gives you a plan A and plan B strategy. So the best I can do here is point you to it. And it says if you use Safari, but you don't use iCloud, you have to go through these instructions. You actually have to go to this rectangle, click and hold, choose select all, copy, and then go through the steps that you see described here of tapping the arrow in a rectangle button. You'll see it as step 2. Tap the bookmark, and you have to go to where you have that icon when you add a bookmark, and you have to save it, and then you have to go back as it describes, open your bookmarks. So this is going to let you follow these instructions, and done, and you'll then have your flip it so you can take any article you want and then pull it into your magazine. Okay? Good luck in creating it. And then I'd love to, if you do create it, and this is not at all a requirement, I'd love to see what the first version of your magazine is. Okay, this is Steve Bergen signing off, and good luck with Flipboard, and just use it, and maybe eventually you'll create a magazine. Thanks, bye.